welcome to Ask Jay, episode 1. And my team calls this the Ask Jay show, but it's not really my show because my show would be bigger than this. So it's just a small platform for me to be able to engage you all through social media, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, from you asking your questions to Ask Jay, and I've been asking really, or answer some really important questions or ones that I think are commonly asked. So I bought this cool hat today, walking into the office because I want to support a black business, a vendor here in New York. And I just thought I kind of swagged out my suit a little bit. But today we're going to get into some questions. I have Cassidy behind the camera, and who's going to be asking our questions. So I appreciate you, Cass. Thank you. And let's get into our first question of the day for episode 1 of Ask Jay.
All right. Question 1 is from LL Cool Dave. Can I wholesale a property that has a tax lien?
Absolutely, Dave. Anyone can wholesale a property that has a tax lien or a mechanical lien, but you must factor in the cost of that lien into your all-in cost. Meaning that if you purchase a property or you're going to wholesale a property and the acquisition cost is $100,000 and your repair cost is $50,000 and you know your after repair value is $200,000, you're going to evaluate that deal based on those all-in costs and net market value. But in order to make sure it's a sound deal, you got to throw in those tax lien costs or fees to make sure that you are getting a deal that is worth your time or worth your investor's time. So you can wholesale a tax lien, but make sure you factor in the cost of the lien.
Okay.
Ask Jay.
The next question is from @4 Luciana.
Okay.
As a first-time investment in the NYC area for buy and hold, with plans for a second investment shortly after, which market would you target?
All right, so I know Luciana well. She's actually a one-on-one coaching client of mine and an academy student who loves to participate in these kind of functions as well to get all the information she can. So Queen, I appreciate you. But if you are going to buy and hold in New York City as an investor, if you can get lucky enough to steal off on a property in Brooklyn, that would be, heaven to an investor. But if you can't break into the Brooklyn market because of the competition there and just how much activity is going on, Queens and the Bronx would be your next best bets in regards to you getting a multi-family house that you can invest in realistically in this marketplace. So I would say shoot for Queens or the Bronx.
All right. Chris Lewis 70s Baby asks, what are some of the key aspects you should take into consideration when evaluating an apartment building to purchase?
All right, great question, Chris. I know you well from our conferences. If you're evaluating an apartment building, you want to look at the market first and foremost. You want to know, are you in an A market, B market, C market, and D market? Are you in a hard-hit urban area? Is there gentrification going on? Is it an upscale area, middle class area? And you want to know, is that a market in which you can manage that property or that fits into your wheelhouse in regards to your investment goals? And the second thing you want to know is that, is there a value add opportunity for that property? Is there an opportunity to raise it from a D to a C or a C to a B market? Is there an opportunity to increase rents over time? Has it been mismanaged and there's a high vacancy rate that you can shrink down? Is there an opportunity to add in pet fees, laundry fees, parking fees, and other things that will boost your ROI and increase your net operating income? So those are the main things you want to look for when evaluating an apartment building.
Okay. @One and Only Snoop Baby asks, when starting my real estate company, can I have an LLC without actually being a licensed realtor?
So your LLC and being a realtor have nothing to do with each other, Snoop Baby. Your LLC is all about your business and what you own, and you being a realtor is about you getting a license from the state to sell and list real estate. They're two different things. And even as a real estate agent, you can have an LLC and in some cases be a real estate agent and operate under your company. It's something I'm going to be teaching next week on my real estate webinar, 3 ways any realtor can earn millions. And you guys can get that at celebrityrealtorcoaching.com. That's next week. But your LLC is for you as an investor to be able to protect yourself as you go into your investment field, and again, has nothing to do in relationship with your being a realtor.
All right, @JustDante asks, do you find yourself getting bored sometimes? As I go full time with my business, I find myself having some dull moments.
Never, ever do I find myself getting bored. And Dante, if you are an entrepreneur, there's no way ever you should be bored. There's a million ways to market and promote yourself. There's Snapchat and Instagram and Periscope and LinkedIn and Facebook fan pages and Twitter and YouTube and Instagram. How can you be bored? Go make a video. Go put some content up. Go copy a meme. Or go knock on doors or go to a Chamber of Commerce meeting or go create your tagline, your logo, your website. There's too much to do in business for you ever to be bored. No way.
All right, and at King Danny P _31 asks, how do I get started?
Hey King, if you want to get started, and I'm assuming you're talking about in the real estate industry, building wealth through real estate, there's three ways primarily you can get started. One is find your path to home ownership. Figure out what do you have to do to become a homeowner of a 2 to 4 unit property. And whatever that path is, work your way into that, reverse engineer. Work into your path to home ownership. Secondly, you can become a realtor to have a job in the industry. It's a pretty cool job. It teaches you a lot. You're able to list and sell properties, get a commission, but you're not an owner. You're not a boss. You'll be an employee for somebody, but you will be in the industry. Or you can become self-employed as a wholesaler investor in which you can assign contracts for a fee as a wholesaling strategy to investing and own your own business and start an industry that way. That's all things that we teach in the J. Morrison Academy, which enrollment will be opening December 1st. So make sure you're on that waiting list at jmorrisonacademy.com.
All right, I think that's all the questions we have today.
All right, so typically I'm only answering 5 questions, but because it's my first episode and I love you guys, I answered a few more. And so now I'm about to hit the New York streets and do what Jay does. And I appreciate you. And again, keep asking questions to the hashtag. We'll be back tomorrow and every day thereafter. Ask the boy Jay. Ask Jay. Peace.